and then we go again tomorrow, trial again for another team. And Yo, what's going on, Team Tweety? I hope you're all super well. Welcome to the very start of an intense trial week for myself. Now today is Tuesday, which means I have a trial with the team that I have been trialing with. That will be on Tuesday and Thursday. And then the new team that I have trials for will be on Wednesday and Friday. And then the old team that I've been trialing for play on Sunday, I believe. And then the new team that I'm trialing for may or may not play a game on the weekend. I'm just not sure yet. So it's just going to be an intense time period for me. I spoke with Clayton on the phone before. He said, man, it's just a shame. You know, you're going into this massive period and you feel like your ankle. As you guys know, I've kind of like a whole lot of swelling in my ankle. It's still hurting a bit. I think by the end of the week I'll be okay, but man, it's still hurting. It just hurts. The man, typical, watching some cricket, mate.
Yeah, I never do any work. I just sit around and watch sport all day.
Oh, that's the life.
What could be better than that?
Thoughts this week, trial week, massive week. How you feeling about it?
It is a big week. Oh, I look pretty confident after the game the other day. I think you'll get better. But the main thing is you've got to pace yourself, because you may end up training in the next 6 days. Could be 4 training sessions and 2 games.
Yeah, well, that's what I've said.
So be careful.
Could be. It's going to get intense.
Yeah, I don't think you can do anything else, really.
Nah, I've been doing everything I can, and yeah, I got to take up these opportunities.
You do.
Now, massive news came through to me this morning. Matt Sheldon signed for a USL team.
Good work, Matt. We're very happy for you.
We're stoked. So he signed for the Tulsa Roughnecks, which is the USL, which is the second division in America. And yeah, massive congratulations.
I always wanted to go to Tulsa. Let's do that.
Me too.
Ask him when the first game is.
How is that?
We'll be there.
We've always wanted to go there.
Yeah.
So massive congrats to him. And I said in a comment on his video, it's funny now because everyone's questioning him. Why did you go to New Zealand? Why did you do this? You're not a pro. And then he goes and signs a pro contract.
It's good, isn't it? It's good. He did the right thing. He played it, came back from injury, played at the right level, got where he wanted to go, did the hard yards.
When you put in the work, you get the result.
Yeah.
Simple as that. So massive congrats to you, Matt. I hope you have a very successful season. We'll see you in Tulsa.
We will.
10 minutes until I have to leave for the training session. This will be the 9th session with these guys. I missed one, so technically it's the 8th, but it's the 9th possible session. You know, you never know what to expect, like I always say. When you go to a trial, don't ever expect to be signed that day. Turn up, do your job, play the football that you want to play, and leave it at that. Never do I go to a trial thinking, this could be the day, this could be it. If that gets into your head, then you start overthinking things and it just becomes too much. Go there, do your job. So that's what I'm going to be going and doing. It is hot, man. I had my second shower of the day. Both of them were pretty cold showers because right here in Australia, it is hot. It's currently 32 degrees here in Sydney. By the time training starts, it's going to be like 29 degrees. That's still stinking hot. Oh well, we got to go out there and we got to do a job. So ankle's feeling just still the same, sore. I've been rubbing anti-inflammatories into it all day. A couple of people have been suggesting different sorts of therapies in the comments, which I do appreciate. But at the end of the day, guys, I see professional qualified physiotherapists who are giving me advice firsthand, who have been able to feel around the injury, been able to test the ligaments, test the joints, test the bones, everything. So I trust what they're saying. I do appreciate what you say in the comments, but when someone gives you advice firsthand, it's a much better evaluation of what the injury actually is and the best way to go about treatment. So I hope you can understand that. But looking forward to this session. Oh, first one of the week. Let's get out there and do it. All right, got everything I need in here packed. We got the protein shake, we got the pair of boots. I have another pair of boots in the car. We got the low cut socks, we got the high cut socks, we got the shin pads, we got everything we need. I'm ready to go, man. I'm ready to go. I've made sure this water bottle here, Lucy actually got this for me, it's 2 litres. I've drunk a full thing of that today throughout the entirety of the day, so I'm well hydrated, I've eaten well, and I'm good to go. I'm good to go. Let's hit the road. Last thing, just a banana. Let's go. I tell you what, no banana, no fun. I need that energy, I need the food. I probably have it like 45 minutes before the session. I find that's what works best for me, so that's what I do. Just driving to training now. I'm in the tunnel, and there's this cheeky little trick I do where you go down the middle lane and then cut over to the left lane at the last second, and you miss a fair bit of traffic. So I'm feeling good. I'm gonna show you guys this little thing that I do every time I've been to this session. Because I have so much water and I just sip on it, stay hydrated, I always need a pee, which is why I come straight to the servo. It's pretty close to the ground. There's no toilets at the ground. Do what I gotta do and make sure I'm ready for training, and then head over there, chill out a little bit. Make sure that I get there nice and early, because the most important thing for me is just stretching out, getting my muscles ready, getting ready mentally. So I'm on the field probably 45 minutes before the session even starts, just preparing for the training session. So can't wait to get into this one. I honestly can't. My foot's hurting a little bit, but I want to sharpen up. I want to sharpen up for the weekend's game, if I'm selected, of course, and just be ready, man. Just be ready, that's all. Man, I'm feeling it after that session. Tough, but that's what you want from these sessions. You never want it to be easy, and if it's easy, then you're doing the session wrong. It doesn't make sense. So no, I'm hurting. I got studded in a couple places and kicked in a couple places, but we keep going. Got my protein shake. Gonna head home now. I got some dinner in, and yeah, I'll catch you there. So knackered, man. So it's about 10:30 now. I just come home. Dad and Claire were watching the cricket. Australia lost to India. But man, I'm so exhausted. I haven't had dinner yet. I'm not amazingly hungry. I just don't even have the energy to get up and go and eat, man. Oh, it's an absolute killer. But I've just been reading through the comments on the most recent video, which was the game day one, where I spoke about how I just didn't feel sharp because of a lack of training. I think that came into it a little bit today, with a few instances which I'll get into very shortly. I just want to thank each and every single one of you who are leaving feedback on that video. It means the world to me. Your support, it helps me get through tough times. And even if there's negative ones, hey, they help me too, because I love the hate, man. I love proving people wrong, and you see Matt going out there and signing for Tulsa, just proving people wrong. It's incredible. So maybe we can go out there and do the same. But, oh, I guess I better get up, better have dinner, and I still gotta have a shower, man. I'm tired. The dinner looks super interesting. This was made by Isaac and Maria, and I can guarantee you that these chips were made from potatoes, so real chips, not the microwavable processed crap. And then we also got some sort of steak with, I think, asparagus. It looks pretty good. Oh, I'm keen to eat this, man. Oh, man. Hurting everywhere. I'm hurting, man. Oh, I guess we chuck this on. Alrighty, so the training session. Man, I loved it. I honestly loved it. It was challenging, and if you don't have challenges at training, you're not going to improve. So I won't go through the whole session, but we did some possession and some games, and throughout the possession, I think I did somewhat well. Of course, like I always say, some bad decisions, sometimes I just need to simplify it just a little bit. Other times I would maybe like overcomplicate it and it would come off. That's where the creativeness comes into it. But like I said, sometimes just need to see what's in front of me, play that simple little ball occasionally. It all depends on what's in front of you though, so it's tough. Now I start off the session, coach calls me over, see the physio, got my ankle strapped up there as you guys can see, and that helped massively. But what didn't help is in the possession I went through on probably one of the bigger guys, and I did the exact same thing. I hit this part of my ankle into the shin of the guy, and that hurt it a little bit, but I was alright. I may have inflamed. What am I doing? And I think I must have copped a stud to my left ankle. Definitely copped a fat stud to my shin. You guys won't be able to see. There's like a bruise here. It's just what you get, isn't it? You can't expect to go to a session and come out with nothing. During the games though, the thing that really frustrated me the most was my shooting. Again, this comes to that sort of lack of training, because I know I can put the ball in the back of the net. You guys saw the last trial video this time last week. I scored an absolute banger. I've scored bangers the weeks before. I think I had, I want to say maybe 6 shots. 3 of them were off target, straight over the bar. And when I look at them, I was unbalanced and I was leaning back. So that's something I need to try and fix over the next few days. Without an individual session, I need to try and mentally think about that. The other 3 shots I had, one was a goal, a great ball by a guy, and I took my touch, good touch, and then chipped it kind of over the keeper's hands into the back of the net. And then the other 2 shots were on target, One of them, the keeper made a very, very, very good save. He just did very well there. And then the other one, oh no, 2 more shots. One, I kind of hit it to where I didn't think the keeper would get to it. Again, made a great save. Looking back at it, everyone says hit across the keeper, but I thought there was that much space on the side where the keeper wasn't. So I hit it that side, didn't work out. I should have kind of made my decision quicker in the moment. And then the last one, I just didn't look up, and the keeper was on one side of the goal, left the other side of the goal pretty much free, and I hit it not in the corner. So yeah, it's annoying because I do all this work on shooting, and I feel like shooting is one of those ones where you need to constantly work on it to be good at it. You leave it by the side for a little bit, you come back to it, you're not going to be good at it. So that was frustrating. You know, we're on the run now. Excuses are meaningless. So we have the tomorrow night, we have Thursday night, we have Friday night. So 3 sessions where we got to be working on the run. I don't have the energy or the body capacity or physical energy to go out and do individual sessions. So we got to work on the run. It's how it is. We got to make the most of the situation. That means each of these nights I need to be constantly thinking about these little things to make sure that I perform at my best and perform where I know I can perform. So it's tough, but we go again. I called back again for the next session Thursday. I think everyone will probably be called back for the Sunday game. I'm not entirely sure on that, so I hit the hay, get off to bed, get some rest, and then we go again tomorrow, trial again for another team. And first impressions, so it's going to be a big one. I'll be doing some stretching in the morning. I did a whole heap of stretching after the session just to make sure that my body is recovering as quick as possible. So gonna end the vlog there. Team Tweety, I'm signing out. Make sure you leave a like on the show. Subscribe, and enjoy the journey. I'll see you around. Bye.